Welcome to the Manifest Your Masterpiece podcast. My name is Farah Fisher, and I am a manifestation expert, mindset educator, and lifelong creator. If you're looking to massively uplevel your life, relationships, finances, and success, you're in the right spot. I'm on a mission to serve up fresh, hot tools, resources, strategies, concepts, and stories to guide you towards the life you've always dreamed of but never thought was possible. This podcast is your weekly mindset development toolkit to help you maximize your power to live your life by design. It's time to unleash the creator within by tapping into your truly infinite potential. Thank you so much for pressing play, and now let's begin. Welcome back to another episode of the Manifest Your Masterpiece podcast. I'm your host, Farah Fisher, and today on episode 13, I'm going to be covering why you should not wait for opportunities to come to you and what it means to create your own opportunities. I'll start off by saying I looked up the definition of opportunity, and from the Webster Dictionary, it says that opportunity is a favorable combination of circumstances. From my point of view, we create our own circumstances. So we can actually create favorable circumstances for ourselves, and I'll get a little more into that later. But I look up definitions a lot when there are conflicting beliefs or issues on a topic, just to get really gritty and real with what I'm talking about. I find that the idea of opportunity is tied very closely to either of these beliefs. The first belief is that life is happening to you, and so opportunities happen to you through someone else giving you an opportunity. Or the second belief is that life is happening for you and that you are in complete control of any opportunity you choose to have or create for yourself. If you have been waiting for an opportunity to come into your life to change your habits, your body, your health, your state of mind, your friend circle, your environment, or whatever it is, if you are waiting for an opportunity, this episode is for you and you're in the right place, okay? So when we were younger and didn't really have much to say about our lives, we were told to ask permission. We needed to ask permission to go outside, to use the bathroom, to eat certain foods, to hang out with our friends, and the list goes on. Now, during the childhood time in our lives, we also subconsciously picked up the idea that we needed to ask permission, okay? And so we did this over and over and over and over again, probably about 13 or 14 years of this or more, and our subconscious mind soaked up the idea that, oh wait, no, before we go forward or before we make a change, we need to ask permission. And I just need to say this right now, this podcast is not for children. This podcast is for adults, and I'm safely assuming that you are an adult. So if you're an adult, that means that you get to choose your own beliefs. And you get to choose your own perceptions. You no longer need to rely on your childhood beliefs, viewpoints, and experiences to go forward in your life. You get to choose what you want to believe. The only person that is in charge of your beliefs is you. So what do you want to believe? And that's an entire other topic I'll definitely get into deeper. And I actually do this inside some of my online courses, but right now I'm talking about opportunity. Creating opportunity means acknowledging your power, and this comes through self-love practices. Once upon a time, I was young and I thought that giving my time away meant that I was being kind and generous, but also specifically at my jobs, I needed money and recognition so that I would be given an opportunity for a raise. I believed that opportunities were being given to me and that without someone else wanting to give me an opportunity, I had none. No game. If no one wanted to hire me, I was useless. If I didn't get the raise, it was because I wasn't doing enough. I believed that the world was against me and that I was not in control of any opportunity being given to me. Eventually, obviously, things changed. They changed at around the same time I started practicing manifestation, which really just came down to using the power of my subconscious mind, which, isn't so simple right off the bat. It's a very deep and complex subject, but I'm here to try to make it a little more practical and digestible for you. With manifestation, I learned about my own power. I learned about positive thinking and the effects that the toxic, limiting thinking had on my body, my life, the people around me, and how I was developing. I learned slowly how to love myself through recognizing my individuality, uniqueness, and purpose in this world. I learned to gain the confidence to claim responsibility for my life, including the good things that were to come. I began to claim the idea that I'm in control of who I bring into my life and who I choose to give my time to. I claimed that I would never suffer in poverty ever again, because I really did when I was younger. My family and my mom and I She grew up raising us, me and my 4 older brothers, all by herself. And it was just intense. And I claimed that as long as I did my part in the world and offered positive energy without depleting myself, I would thrive. I became more confident in claiming my time, opportunities, and direction, and therefore I freed myself from the heavy belief that chained me up for years, which was that life was happening to me and it was completely out of my control. Today, I believe that the world is there for me and I create my own opportunities of success, dedication, love, health, and happiness. When you are creating your own opportunities, it helps to speak to yourself and others with the mental attitude that you are in control of your life and you take it in any direction you want. Any moment has an infinite amount of opportunities in it, and it's up to you to decide what opportunity to choose. For example, it's Sunday and you don't have anything planned for the day. You could fly to another state, call someone you love and repair a relationship. You could build your own business plan, make your family dinner, finally sign up and commit to the gym, get drunk at a bar and waste your time and money, and the list goes on, right? We have all sorts of opportunities for us. No one else is telling you what to do with your free time. It's completely up to you. No one else is governing your free time or your choices or your beliefs. It's up to you fully, completely. And if that scares you, look that shit straight in the face right now. We do not need to be a slave to our old subconscious patterns. Claim your time and opportunities. There is much abundance in this world, but your physical mortality is not timeless nor abundant. You will someday die, and it's up to you to use the gift of your mind to create the opportunities for yourself to lead a successful, joyful, happy, and healthy life, or else others will use you to their advantage, and you will be shriveled up, depleted, and full of resentment and regret because you failed to use the power of your mind and claim your own opportunities and direction. Speaking of others using you, let's talk about claiming your time and not letting others be in control. So the truth is, we are in full control of our time, and when we claim control of our time, a whole world of opportunities opens up. Surely if we sign up, to work a 9 to 5, then we're agreeing to give part of our time away. At that point, it's between you and your employer to discuss your time off. I definitely wouldn't advise, going up to your boss last second feeling liberated AF and saying, I'm not taking my vacation, see ya, peace, this is my time, I'm claiming this opportunity. It's a little more strategic than that. Over the last 5 years, I've been able to make my own schedule at my jobs, or at the very least, take the vacations I wanted to take. I made it very clear to my employer upon onboarding that I had a specific time off coming up that I needed to take and that it was important because, your own time really is important. You got to be confident and claim that shit. I did this every few months, okay? And they had no problem, as long as you're not leaving your job or employer in the dust and you're responsible and kind of bring it up beforehand, it's fine. So yeah, I did this every few months, minimum 1 month in advance, I told them, and it worked every time. In 2019 alone, I went to France twice. I went to New Mexico to visit my best friend for her birthday. I left the city to see my mom over 5 times, and I went to Florida at least twice. When you learn to claim your time as something valuable and display that to others, there comes a level of respect you may have never received before. If you give your time away like it's nothing, people begin to take advantage of you in the workplace, in your relationships, and in the real world. You don't want to be sucked into another conversation that brings you down and lasts too long, or stay at the office until 2 a.m. just because you can't seem to claim your own time, right? No one wants to fucking do that stuff. By claiming your time, you claim opportunity. And by claiming opportunity, you're able to evolve into the best version of yourself because it's then up to you and only you how to make use of your time. Creating and working magic, miracles, and opportunities requires taking quiet time as well. But a lot of us just go, give, and we never take a moment to ourselves to discover what it is we need and want. Quiet time is perfect for this. It's perfect for regeneration, reflection, idea generation, and getting to know yourself on a deeper level. Without quiet time, our minds are constantly distracted by the overstimulation of today's world. Many of us are very generous with our time, and it can definitely have an adverse effect on us. It's so important to take your quiet time to reflect on the things you truly want, not what others want for you, okay? I'm talking about what your heart wants, what you want, not what your parents wanted, not what your boyfriend or girlfriend wants, what you want. Quiet time's great for discovering your feelings, and it gives you the energy to power on. Quiet time is an opportunity that you must create for yourself if you wish to be energized, focused, determined, confident, and ready to lead your own life. As the adult you are, if you've been in the chains of your own doing and can see evidence of that through your habits, thought patterns, and decisions, because, hey, I'm going to break it to you right now again. No one else is controlling your thoughts, okay? No one else is controlling what you do in your free time. It is all up to you. Take some quiet time today. Own your quiet time. Tell everyone else to go away for a second. Shut your phone off. Put your phone down. Take this time to think about what opportunities you'd like to see in your life, and then find a way to make them happen. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you like this episode, go ahead and screenshot it, post it on Instagram, and tag me to let me know what your takeaways and aha moments were. You can find me on Instagram at manifestyourmasterpiece, all one word. Follow along. Thank you again for tuning in. I hope this week is full of love and light for you, and I will catch you next time.